But look, we're at the end of the show. We appreciate all of you guys being here with us, all you guys that have liked and shared, subscribed, and enjoyed the conversation. But we're at that time. We're at one last thought. Ladies and gentlemen, Delilah, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. No. All I wanted to say is that tomorrow is never guaranteed.
Yes.
So that saying is true. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Honestly, just we know what's been going on. Anytime we see so many things going on, and so just take that time to say what you need to say to people. Do what you need to do. Don't try, and I know it's hard, right? But if there's someone you really care about, you love, try not to end it in anger, right? Mm-hmm. Try to make those reparations. Try to reach out, give your sincere apologies. You know what I mean? Try to rebuild those bridges if you want to rebuild them, because we just don't know anymore. Like, there's no guarantee, there's no promise. And I feel like the worst thing is regret. Right. Regret is one of the worst things to feel in life. I feel like it's, and one way to avoid that is to just kind of confront what you need to confront, talk to who you need to talk to, and then let it fall where it falls. Honestly, some of the way I feel is like, even if it doesn't get repaired, but at least you tried, you made that attempt, it was done. You know what I mean? And so it may not be 100%, but at least you went out there. If there's people you care about, you love, tell them I love you. Mm-hmm. Or text them if they're miles away or something. You know what I mean? Let them know, like, I love you, I care about you, how are you doing? Do your check-ins with people, because you just never know. And so it's just, it's just not worth putting things off, and just, just don't waste the moment. Value your second, value your days that you were given, because we don't know, right? We know that there's certainty, right? Death and taxes, right? That's certain. We know that, right? That's the reason why it's a saying. And so just don't put things off, guys. Honestly, like, y'all go out there and just talk to people, say, hey, how you doing? Like, it's just, there's just too much going down. So
truth.
Go ahead and, do what you need to do, talk to who you need to talk to. But that's my one last thought.
I like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. Handy, what you got, man?
Delilah, you and I are on the Vulcan Mind Meld today. I don't know if you can see. Seriously, I'm not even being funny. I don't know if you can see this. The shirt says "Less life, more living."
I love it.
This is actually, by the way, this is new. This is new in the catalog. You see the logo.
Hey, go ahead and promote yourself. Go ahead and promote.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
ZagnifApparelDesign.com. If somebody would be so kind as to throw that in the comment section right there, Mr. Producer, Moderator, Mr. Lila. This is a place where you go get them. Zagnif Apparel. Right there, there's a signature logo. But I wanted something that just said something other than just the logo on it, or something cute, or talking about football. Just something to have a message. And the guy at the gas station was like, yo, that's pretty deep. But seriously, less life, more living. I work a job. It's supposed to be a 9 to 5. I try really hard to kind of hold myself to 8 hours. But at the end of the day, I am wiped. And then I come home. And then, I come home and I'll either try and fix dinner or try and coordinate with the missus for something to eat. And then there's trash to take out. There's dishes to be washed. There's clothes to be done. And thank God it's got cold outside, because there's no more yard work to be done. But there's so many things that are going to gas in the car and maintenance on the car. This one's got to go here and that one's got to go there. You find yourself dealing with life more than you do with living. Like, living is being able to take time and, metaphorically or literally, if you want to, smell the roses, plan a trip, get in the car and just go for a drive. And my wife and I used to get in the car back in the day, and Sean, you from the same neck of the woods, down the Fairfax County Parkway, headed down towards Burt, where you can see the leaves changing in the fall. Yep. We used to just get in the car and drive down the parkway and look at the leaves and how beautiful that was. Or go to the park and goof around with the kids. Do less life and do more living. Because if you keep doing life, you'll look up and you won't have much living left to do.
Very
I
true.
think that's one of the saddest things that we as people, at least in this country, one of the saddest things that we do is we wait until all the youth and all the vigor and all the everything is out of us before we start living. That's why you see all the old folks traveling and stuff. That's the stuff they wanted to do when they was 20 and 30 and 40, that they gave somebody else all their good time, and now they're trying to make the most out of the time they got left. So less life, more living.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there is the Facebook link right there that Delilah's put up. We will let that run in the crawl. Unless you got a different
Actually,
link
it's
in there.
actually zagnifappareldesign.com. That'll take
Okay,
you to
I got that one off Facebook. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, zagnifappareldesign.com.
All right, well, cool, yeah.
And this one will be hot tonight after the show is over.
Really, I like that.
Yeah, I got the mock up because I wanted to trademark the. I have an application in to trademark this saying.
Do me a favor, stand up real quick so we can see, because the mic is kind of covering the. Goes over. There you go. I love it. See, less life, more living, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to get one of these, Andy, tell them exactly where to go.
You can find it. You will be able to find it after this show is over at zagnifappareldesign.com. That is ZAGNIFAPPARELDESIGN.com. I spelled that without looking.
Get him. There we go. Thank you, Delilah.
Hey, look. That come from 30 years of listening.
I got it now.
They call me US HERRA.
OND.
That Gwen Stefani with BANANAS.
Yeah, but at least you spelled out bananas. Usher decides to spell his whole name, like all right,
whole
sir.
name.
Okay, Usher Raymond. Yeah.
Look, yo. Side note: I remember the first day I actually realized what he was spelling. I was like, Usher. Oh, he just spelled his name. I would sing it for all these years and just not know that's he spelled his name. I was like, oh well. I was like, U.S. You know.
Right.
Let me stop.
Let me address another quick question in the comments before we move to the
fingers?
next topic.
Yeah.
Bobby, to answer the question where the name Zagnif came from, my stage name is Mr. Fingers, as in they call me MISTAFINGANZ. Okay, so what I did was I took fingers, I spelled it backwards, and that's where Zagnif came from.
There it is. I love that. Yeah. So
see what I did there?
Right.
Watch this.
All right, I got to take command of this to end this, and I think I've been good.
Lucky number 7.
I've been good.
Lucky number 7. You did good. You did good.
Yo, so honestly, and kind of piggybacking on what both of you guys have said, you really got to take the time. You really have to. You have to almost be disciplined and force yourself to take the time to spend with family members, with friends, with stuff. That's why I absolutely love doing all of these shows, and I never get tired of it, because if there was ever a time where I'm like, dang, I haven't talked to Delilah, I haven't talked to Handy, Tuesday night. I know where you guys will be. I know what time you'll be here. If I'm on the show or I'm in the background. Boom. You need to go out there and do that, because even people don't know what we're all going through. Some people are, Facebook and transparent and everything, but a lot of the people I know, I think I can speak for you guys. We hold our cards close to our vest, and a lot of people won't tell you that they got a whole bunch of stuff going on in their lives. So, and especially at this time, look, we just got through with Veterans Day on the 11th, and shout out to all of our veterans. Mr. Handy, definitely appreciate your service. All of our family members and friends and all those that serve, we definitely appreciate that. And then we got Thanksgiving coming in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, when these are all good. But we also got to remember, and Delilah, you mentioned it over the time, a lot of people in these times, it's very hard. I mean, especially Veterans Day, you talked about it, because the other side of that is Memorial Day. The veterans are the ones that came back. Memorial is the ones that weren't as fortunate. And so when the veterans, a lot of times, and Andy, you talked about it last week, a lot of times it's almost like survivor's guilt. Like
100%.
Right. I made it. They didn't. Why am I? There's a lot of that. So you have that. And then you have Thanksgiving, which is literally right after that, 2 weeks away, where it's Sometimes it's their first Thanksgiving without family. So you just gotta tell people how you feel, and you gotta be earnest with it. And sometimes you gotta just open up. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that y'all really do not know a lot about me outside of what I talk about. But November 11th is very important to me for multiple reasons. One, obviously, most of my family has served from World War II all the way up to the most recent conflicts overseas. But November 11th also marks the 20th birthday for my son. Jonah Alexander Birch turned 20 on the 11th. And I don't really express that and talk too much about that. The people that are closer to me know about it. He's at Belmont College. He's doing great things. He's into music, not as much into sports as I am, but hey, that happens. My dad wasn't really into sports. It was my mom that really brought me into this. So you really have to take time to go out there and say, hey, what's up? Even if it's just that, even if it's, I don't want to talk to you, Dad. I don't got nothing to say, but just what's up? Just how you doing? My sister called me the other day out of the blue, and we talked for 30, 45 minutes. And for a long time, I thought she didn't want to talk to me. She don't ever call me. She shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. And she was kind of thinking the same thing. And we kind of came to that conclusion in that conversation. My son's birthday, I hit him up and how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Do you need anything? Yada, yada. And no, it wasn't, he didn't need anything and everything like that, but it was still, at the end, it was good to hear from you, Pop. And it was like, whew, where we came from, where I'm not going too deep in it, but me and his mom weren't on the same page with everything, to that point where we're at now, 20 years later. It makes me look in the mirror and say, oof, good gracious, you're getting up there. But at the same time, you're sitting here like, I know you, I ain't there yet. But at the same time, it makes you grateful, because you don't realize, like you guys said, you don't realize the time that you had, or maybe the opportunities that you have, until you don't have those opportunities, or you don't have that time anymore. So even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, even if you have it in your mind that the person or the people don't want to be around you, don't want to talk to you, you go out of your way to do that and talk to them and say hi, be thankful. Kat says it all the time to me. He says sometimes it's you saying something, it's you reaching out, it's you saying, hey, I just thought this was really nice that you did, or I really liked what you said over there, that makes people's day. And you have no clue. Because like you said, Handy, we're always caught up in what's in front of us. I got to do my work. I got to do this. I got to do that. And we miss out on the fact that, we're all living and struggling. We need each other, period, point blank. You know what I mean? Like people think that, you do all these shows, you don't need anybody. You can do this by yourself. No, I can't do this. I told y'all in back, y'all are pros. I don't get flustered often, but I've been working. I had to move. I had to do this and that. And I kind of got jittery. My headphones stopped working. I jumped out, and y'all, like clockwork. That means something to me. It does. It means what we're doing is worth something. And we're going to continue to do it. So to my son, happy birthday. To any of you others that I have not talked to in a while, I love you and I care about you. You guys know how I feel about y'all. I love y'all dearly, and I appreciate y'all giving me your time after work, after, dealing with spouse, children, significant others, everything like that. You still don't find it a crime to give me a little bit of your time to talk this thing that we love in football. And I appreciate that so very, very much. That is my one last thought, guys. I think we're all on the same page. Take time to be around those people that you care about. Talk to them, because I'm going to say something. The three individuals that we mentioned earlier in the beginning of the show, I guarantee they didn't know that was going to be their last day. They don't know if they could have had the opportunity to say something. We don't know what relationships went unmended or didn't, get to have that last little word. So make sure you go out and say that thing. Say what you want to say, even if it's something that might cause a little friction, but still go out there and talk about it, because talking, airing it out, now we know how each other feels, as opposed to not saying anything and then you both go to sleep. But I don't mean sleep at night. I mean sleep permanently without knowing, and we're both on the same page, wishing we would have said something. So that's my one last thought, ladies and gentlemen. I like I said before, I got to thank the two of you. It is an honor and a blessing to come and join and co-host with you guys. You guys are so much fun, so many laughs, and we get to talk football. This is what I love to do. So I absolutely love it. I appreciate you guys so much. Nick, Mr. I Want to Smoke, Mr. Get Off My Lawn. Love you, brother. Get better. Definitely get better, because we cannot wait for you to come back and join us. Woo! So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it, man. You guys got anything else to say?
Oh no, that was great.
You did a good job taking command of that, sir.
There you go. I like that. Command, baby. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.